Well, unfortunately, we seem to have lost contact with Lydia Hislop down at the start. Walzerkoenigin was just about to be led forward. This is Spinola and By the Sport in the red and white jacket going in. So they're all set for the Stan James Falmouth Stakes. Away they jump then. The fillies on their way over the straight mile. Nasige in the blue and white jacket on the near side, looking to track across there Richard Hills and make the running. By the Sport slotting in second place. Macadamia, one or two just hampered there, Spinola and Hold to Ransom. And one wonders if Nasige might have just caused a bit of a knock-on effect there when cutting across to the rail. Nasige from By the Sport, followed by Waldmark in the black sleeve jacket. Macadamia is fourth. Spinola, the pink cap. Walzerkoenigin is out wide in the red and blue colours, and then at the back, Hold to Ransom, and in Sheikh Mohammed's maroon and white jacket, Illustria. Nasige then cuts out the pace, passing the 5. By the Sport a length down in second. Waldmark is third. Macadamia, the Hunt Cup winner, travels nicely in fourth. So too Walzerkoenigin on the outside, the near side. Spinola is over on the far rail, and then the last two remain, Hold to Ransom, the Royal Ascot winner, and Illustria, who'd be about 7 or 8 lengths behind the leader, which remains Nasige. By the Sport now trying to pester this front runner. In third is Waldmark. Macadamia nudged along to try and get a little bit closer. Walzerkoenigin down the outside. They're followed back in the field by Spinola. They pass the two. Nasige challenged hard by Macadamia, is quickening up well between them. By the Sport. Waldmark hasn't got far to go, not much racing room. Walzerkoenigin now coming on strongly. It's Macadamia that led, passing the furlong pole from Nasige. Walzerkoenigin stays on, so too Waldmark. Macadamia by a length and a half. Waldmark, the final challenger. Macadamia, flash of the tail, propels her home. Macadamia from Waldmark. Walzerkoenigin in third, very close to fourth between By the Sport and Nasige, and then behind those Spinola. Hold to Ransom, just a little bit disappointing, and lastly was Illustria. Macadamia has made the jump up from winning the Hunt Cup into Group 2 company here in the hands of Jamie Spencer, the colours of Lord Vestey, and trained by James Fanshawe. This is a progressive filly, Macadamia. She quickened up well at the decisive turning point of the race. Gained a length and a half, 2 lengths advantage. Waldmark in the red, the yellow and black jacket, caught on the rail there, and Kieran Fallon just had to stop riding momentarily. She's finished strongly. Whether she was an unlucky loser must be debatable, but she certainly stayed on well at the end, and she didn't really have the run of the race. Walzerkoenigin, the German filly, stays on too down the outside without really mustering a great deal of finishing speed. Macadamia has made the jump to Group 2 and wins the Falmouth Stakes.
And she wins a bottle, the 2-to-1 joint favourite. Macadamia well back this morning from 5-2, favourite for most of the time on the course, but eased out right at the death to 2-1 and was joined at 2-1 by Hold to Ransom. The runner-up Waldmark, a mile is certainly her trip. That's been proved now. 9-1 against Waldmark, with Walzerkoenigin third, the well-backed 3-1 third favourite. And Macadamia, the 14th favourite in 30 runnings since this was opened up to older fillies. In the 90s, Lover's Knot, Sensation, Lemon Souffle, Niche, and Chimes of Freedom. And you go back to Sisters and River Dane, successful favourites in the 70s. And Jim McGrath will have picked this up already, that the second and third of the Hunt Cup, Camp Commander and Tough Love, and of course Macadamia won the Hunt Cup, are in the Bunbury Cup tomorrow, so that real boost for Camp Commander and Tough Love. 2-1 joint favourite. Macadamia wins by a length and half a length.
Well, Jamie Spencer stepping up from handicap to group company, but she couldn't have done it any nicer.
Yeah, she's done it well. I really liked her when I won her at Pontefract. Probably looked stupid not riding her in the Cup with that low weight she had. I'm a bit sick looking at her as well. About 12th place, but I committed to her.
Thanks, Jamie.